This should be obvious by now, but there is no group hated more in America than white people.
Well, I don't think so, Mr. D. I do not think this is obvious because, I mean, it cannot be. The statistics just refuse. You get me? They have totally rejected this kind of line. You get me? First, whose line is that? Anyway, this man goes on to give examples about why he thinks, or in his opinion, white people are the most hated group in America. Like, anyway, I'm gonna get into why I don't think so after we watch this video. So make sure you watch to the end and then we'll discuss.
This should be obvious by now, but there is no group hated more in America than white people. Now, if you're a white guy in college, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The hostility for white people is everywhere. For example, at Yale University, a psychiatrist told her whole class that she has fantasies of murdering white people. And of course, not a single white student spoke up or did anything about it. At Stanford, a student running for student government said white people need to be eradicated, and then she proceeded to win her election. At Rutgers University, a professor said white people are villains who need to be taken out. At Drexel University, a professor said all I want for Christmas is white genocide. And even at my university, a class is being taught called the problem of whiteness. So it's pretty amazing when you think about it. White people founded America, they founded these universities, and then these people come in and say all this stuff about white people. And the cherry on top is white people do absolutely nothing. They just sit there and take it. There is no other group in America like that. Every other race has formed groups to stand up for themselves. You can be sure that if a professor at Yale said she has fantasies of murdering black people, that BLM would be there in half an hour. But when the same thing is said about white people just sit there and put their heads down. So the question is this: how much longer can white people take this? If people can say this stuff now and receive no repercussion, why stop there? This stuff is getting scary, I'll be honest, and the only way things will get better is if white people start speaking up. By now, but there is no group hated more in America than white people.
Respectfully, I disagree. I think white people are doing just fine right now. Right? Well, there are a couple in here that aren't white, but the majority of these folks are white, and look at how good they're doing right now, you know? Look, I mean, what are these, like a yearbook photo or something, right? That they all got their, like, everyone is seeing these photos, right? So they're famous. So they're doing good, okay? They're not just eating mayo, okay, off a spoon. They're doing things, okay? Is that a fucking pastor? Is there a priest in the corner? What did he do? What did I miss? Who was he again? Who cares? He's white and he's doing great. So, what are you talking about? Anyway, if you need me, I gotta go slap some mayo on some plain bread and have myself a mayonnaise sandwich, baby. Alright? Relax, white people are doing great, silly goose. God.
There is no group hated more in America than white people.
Do you want to see my comment section, or?
There's no group hated more in America than white people.
I could think of several. K-pop fans, the Barb, sports fans, and you.
Before I get to why this level of obviousness is dumb, let me just say I put in those stitches for sarcasm, so I hope you enjoyed them. Because even the people of his type are just surprised. Like, where you coming from, bro? Is everything okay? Are you alright? So anyway, according to U.S. Census Bureau quick facts. Oh. White people alone is 75.5%, Black or African American alone percentage is 13.6%, and American Indian and Alaska Native alone is 1.3%, and Asian alone is 6.3%. All these put together are just about 25%, and then the rest is white with 75%. And so how do you claim that you're the most hated group, and then you make references to different types of groups, saying all these racist claims and whatever? It doesn't add up, bro. It doesn't add up, D. Let's do better. And for you to say white people need to start standing up for themselves, like how? White supremacy? Hello? I don't know what you guys think, what your thoughts are about this, so make sure you comment in the comment section and let's get discussing. Remember to subscribe.